rare photos that will blow your mind. This guy lugged up dry ice and boxes of ice cream sandwiches to give out to passing hikers. Huron Peak, Colorado, USA. Cafe in Canada, where customers leave prepaid orders for those who can't afford to eat. Water-filled plastic bags used to deter flies. The frame of this photo was carved just to make space for Charlie Chaplin's iconic hat. On a rooftop in Utrecht, someone parked a UFO. The Stairway to Heaven Trail in Madeira, Portugal, a path that looks like it leads off the edge of the world. 60 years after D-Day, David Silva shook hands with Heinrich Severloh, the man who once shot him on that same beach. A Victorian dollhouse from 1880, frozen in time, every detail still intact. Mushrooms glowing in surreal, painterly colors. A mailbox built out of an old service transformer. At the Drake Hotel in Chicago, Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe carved their initials into this bar. The flying dragon lizard of Southeast Asia, gliding like a living myth. A traffic cop dressed as a wizard, waving a crucifix to direct cars. Pope John Paul II slipping on Bono's sunglasses. America's forgotten gallery of monkeys once launched into space. The XB-70 Valkyrie, a Cold War masterpiece and the last of its kind, still survives. The Eiffel Tower recreated entirely from coins. A barcode on a razor shaped like a mustache. On cruise ships, even the elevators remind you what day it is. A 12.5 miles per hour speed limit sign, strangely precise. A sculpture etched with a QR code that links directly to the artist's website. Heat so intense it welded a steel chain into a dumpster. Ocean winds on Cannon Beach, Oregon, bent this tree into its permanent form. A stone worn by nature into the perfect shape of an elephant. An X-ray of a python that swallowed a whole alligator. A lightning bolt in France shaped exactly like a heart. A Swiss Army knife, made entirely of hammers. The real size of a blue whale's heart, bigger than a human being. The flowerhorn fish of Malaysia, bred from 3 species with a head that looks sculpted. This poster put up in London by a private citizen along with many others. A Korean news program filmed high on a rooftop instead of using a green screen. Oxford pants, men's fashion in the 1920s with legs big enough to swim in. An entire book carved into a sculpture. Shenzhen's Bao'an International Airport, designed to resemble a giant airplane. Wedding henna designed by a cardiologist and a neurologist, heart and brain patterns etched into the skin. The $2 bill hides a ghostly face in its artwork. A skydiver outside the plane holds a sign, "I was your pilot." Condoms from Iceland with designs unlike anywhere else. Monk crossing a chain bridge at Zhongyu Figure Temple, China. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more content.